In a quiet Michigan home in May of 2015, the air was thick with the metallic scent of gunpowder. Down a silent hallway, Martin Duram lay dead from a gunshot wound. The only other living creature in the room was his African gray parrot, Bud, whose cage sat by the window, its bars smudged by a curious beak. In the aftermath, a house of evidence held one piece that was stranger than fiction. Weeks later, the grieving family began to hear a voice echo through the house. It was the parrot, Bud, repeating a frantic two-word phrase in a gravelly baritone that was eerily similar to Martin's own. Over and over, like a scratched record, the bird shrieked the same chilling plea, "Don't shoot." The words didn't come just once. They returned at all hours, each repetition carrying a desperate panic that felt too real to be a coincidence. The question soon became inescapable. Can a bird bear witness to a man's final moments? The creepiest part of this story isn't the crime itself, but the voice that refused to be silenced. This single haunting echo became a focal point for the investigation. Forensics painted a picture of a close-range struggle, a violent argument that ended in murder. The parrot's words didn't just haunt the family, they aligned perfectly with the evidence. Investigators and even the local prosecutor considered using the bird's testimony, sparking a legal debate. How do you cross-examine a parrot? Under the law, Bud's words were deemed hearsay, an out-of-court statement that couldn't be verified, and therefore inadmissible. Though Bud never took the stand, his story saturated the case. It shaped the narrative for the prosecution, the public, and ultimately the jury. It supported the other evidence pointing to a domestic dispute, and in 2017, Martin's wife, Glenna Duram, was convicted of first-degree murder. The case leaves us with a thorny lesson. Courts require reliability, not chills. A non-human voice cannot swear an oath or appreciate the meaning of truth. Yet, in a world now filled with smart speakers and digital assistants that passively record our lives, the line is blurring. In a house with no human witnesses, the home itself seemed to speak through a feathered mimic, creating an echo that was impossible to forget.